Have you heard of 2-Point Museum? No? Well, do you love museums, or rather, have you walked into a museum and thought, boy, this place is boring, I could do way better? Well, if that's you, I have just the game. 2-Point Museum is the latest management sim from 2-Point Studios, the minds behind 2-Point Hospital and 2-Point Campus. This time, you're not curing diseases or running a university, you're building and managing the museum of your dreams. You play as the curator of the newest museum in 2-Point County. Your job? Design exhibits, hire and train staff, and keep your visitors happy. But it's not just about slapping some artifacts on display and going on with your day. Instead, you'll need to manage your space, send team members on expeditions, and deal with all sorts of unexpected challenges, because nothing says fun like trying to figure out where to put a far too large prehistoric skeleton while your visitors are leaving furious because you don't have enough snacks. Because that's what the priorities need to be, right? The gameplay is split into a few key areas: building, managing, and of course, putting out fires, sometimes literally. First, there's building. You'll design exhibits from the ground up, choosing everything from the layout to the decorations. If you want a sleek, modern art gallery, you are more than welcome to go for it, but if you prefer a spooky, natural history exhibit, the tools are there to let your creativity run wild. And everything is incredibly intuitive, even for someone like me who doesn't have much experience with the simulation genre. Then there's the management. You hire and train staff to keep your museum running smoothly. Janitors, security guards, tour guides, they're all essential, but be warned, if you don't keep them happy, they just might quit on you. And trust me, nothing is worse than a museum without someone to clean up after the visitors. They are incredibly messy. Using a helicopter, you send your experts out on expeditions. When they return from these expeditions, they'll bring back 1 or 2 artifacts to display in your museum, but in return, they're pretty much useless when they come back, needing a lot of time and care in order to get them back up on their feet. The last thing you want is a dead or useless explorer. One thing that sets the 2-Point series apart is its signature humor. 2-Point Museum is no exception. One of the things I appreciate most about the game is that the management aspect is almost a second priority to the lighthearted tone. Between this game and the others in the 2-Point franchise, it's clear that 2-Point Studios loves getting new people invested in the genre, making it easier than ever for newbies like me to try their hand. That's just the magic of 2-Point Studios. They consistently seem to take everyday scenarios and turn them into something weird and delightful. It's all about the little details. Take for instance the fact that there's a running theme through these games, which is a supernatural aspect. It's not a core focus by any means, but just a fun way to tie together the world of 2-Point County. It barely serves to do anything but put a little bit of a smile on your face, and that's the kind of unique thing you don't really see in many other games. Built on the Unity engine, 2-Point Museum delivers the same vibrant cartoonish visuals we've come to know and love from the series. The art style is colorful, whimsical, and full of personality, perfect for a game that doesn't take itself too seriously, and it also generally runs like a dream. I played the game on a widescreen monitor at 1440p, which normally would make any game sweat, but my 3060 was able to handle it pretty easily. I can't recommend this game enough, especially if you're a fan of management sims or someone who's always wanted to try the genre. Now you've heard of 2-Point Museum. Thank you for watching Game Rant. I'm Cam. We'll see you next time.